Chat. Oh, chat. What up? How we doing? Pronto's here, Drogo's here, Ataro's here, Mino's here, all blacks. Anh ơi, anh bán tối. It helps because I don't know what to call you, Ann or M. Happy affiliate anniversary from Sandman and King Boyd. What's up? All right. So, we got any architects in here? So, chat, I think a lot of y'all know I'm in Arkansas. I'm in Arkansas. And I'm gonna build a home on my parents' farm. You know, we got some acreage out here. Grew up on a farm, and the goal is to build. And I'm having trouble with the design, and so I need y'all's help. So we're gonna take about 30 minutes. We're gonna draw something up, and then we'll get the gaming. First thing though is gotta build a little something. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Christian Beats. Happy affiliate anniversary. I appreciate y'all. Appreciate it. Feels good. Guess I've been doing it longer than I thought. Guess I should be streaming a little bit harder, shouldn't I? Should be streaming a lot harder. Pretty much Sims, practically Sims. It's going good. Today was a good day. Sounds kind of crazy, but we got the first rain in Arkansas we've had in forever. It was dry as hell, and we got about 3 inches, which probably means nothing to y'all, but it means a lot to us Arkansans who need the rain. How's property tax down there owning acres? It ain't bad. It ain't bad in Arkansas. It ain't too bad. I don't own any acres right now, so we'll have to switch some into my name. I'll probably get about 10 acres from my parents. Put my name just so I can always have easement. I can always have a road to my house, even if my parents passed away, which would be good. I'd hate to have some land and not be able to get a road to it. That would suck. But anyways, yeah. So what else today? Just worked on a computer all day. It was a good day. Stayed home. It's hot as hell, y'all. I mean, it was muggy this morning. It was hot, no wind, and a hell of a lot of humidity. So we're on Smart Draw. This is kind of just a cool little free app where we're going to draw a little bit. And so I played around with it for the past few days just so as I know how to work my way around it. But I need y'all's help. So let's go inspiration first. What am I thinking? Now, I got to keep it cheap, right? So this isn't going to be like my forever home. Back a long time ago, people used to buy things called starter homes. You know, they're small little homes you'd first move into. I know, clearly a different time because people can't even afford rent now. But I'm going to build like this starter home, and I'm going to convert it maybe later on down the road, maybe 5-6 years when I build more of a family home. Because let's face it, chat, I am one person. I do not need much space. Anyways, this is going to be like a starter home that I will later convert into like a studio. Maybe you do clay work, you could do art, you could do just various artistic things, paint, whatever in it. So I'm going to keep it kind of raw. That means I'm not going to do wood floors. I'm going to do slab. That's concrete for y'all don't know my terminology. So I'm going to do slab. So we're going to do concrete at the bottom. And probably going to do metal roofing. You know, shingles are just a lot of freaking trouble. Where a metal roof, a little more durable. And you can even get metal roof that looks like shingles now. So maybe do something like that. And it's going to be only about 600-700 square feet. Pretty darn small. Maybe about 50 meters squared for you people who are not in America. That being said, it's going to have maybe like a bedroom, maybe a half bath, full bath, living room, kitchen, and maybe a laundry room. If we got room, we could put a little laundry room in there. That's about it. We need some inspiration photos, though. So that was y'all kind of know what it's going to look like. And then we'll kind of draw it out. Only got, 600 square foot. What is that, 20 by 30? 20 foot by 30 foot? That's 600? Do we get tornadoes? Hell yeah, we do. Oh man, we get them tornado. We almost got a tornado today out of nowhere in Arkansas during the summer. It wasn't a tornado, but the wind was strong, I should say. Housing is expensive, but we're keeping it cheap. Remember, we're keeping it cheap. I'm probably going to hire people that make barns. I'm going to live in a barn to kind of do like my roofing structural work. Yeah, 700 would be nice. We'll probably make a 600, we'll make 700. So we'll draw it out on this. We need some inspiration. Like, what I'm thinking is like concrete flooring with exposed wood beams. So I want exposed wood beams. I don't want to. I don't want to spend a lot of money, putting up hiding stuff. Like I really want to put as minimal into this as I know. Like even my kitchen. These are Americanized versions. This is not what I'm looking for. Um, these are all Americanized. These are what Americans think a Japanese kitchen should look like. This is not what I'm talking about. Anyways, I'm going industrial kitchen, like industrial sink. I'm going no cabinets, like this right here. No cabinets, just everything exposed. Japanese kitchen. Uh, visually abundant. That did not help either. This is all what America thinks Japan looks like. This is not a Japanese kitchen. Fail. Anyways, I'm thinking. So many damn tabs. Exposed beams, like a darker wood, with a concrete floor. I'm gonna have to save space. I'll do a lot of pocket doors for a lot of people who don't know pocket doors. Sliding doors. Wow, terminology. But maybe exposed wood beams, concrete, probably lots of windows. But yeah, that's gonna be about it. Everything exposed, minimal. Keep it as minimal as possible. Least amount of wood going into it as I can get. And get a lot of light going into the house. Because, like, I grew up in a log cabin. You see how dark it is in here? That's how it is all the time. Makes me sleepy. Makes me want to take a nap. I love taking naps. But, Lord, I ain't got time to do it. I got work to do. So, think something like this, chat. Okay? Okay? Boom. So, let's start it off. They don't have a 20 by 30. 20 by 25, though. Oh, don't do that to me, baby. What the hell? I just want this part deleted. Why is it deleting the whole thing? It's not how you did it on my Mac. So you can make the door bigger. So this is a door that I would like to remove. Cut it. You know? No, I don't want a door. I wanna change it for a point door. Or a pocket door. Now y'all got no, I'm saying the wrong things. Why is it deleting the whole thing? 20, 25. Let's do 20 by 35. A little longer. Oh, that's it right there. Bang. What up, Blue Bees? Long time no see. No door. Just looks like this right here is what I want right here. No, chat. Chill, chat. Come on, chat. Give me. So I'm thinking this will face out into the farm. This wall right here. This will kind of be the entrance. So look, there's more. I don't want a door. They got pocket doors right here, right? So you got these sliding doors. I want a sliding door, and we can make it as big or small as we want to. I don't know what's a good size for a door. 4 foot sounds pretty darn big, if you ask me. It's pretty big when you say. Boom, 4 foot. That'd be like No, 6 foot. So it'd be almost like my wingspan. So yeah, be a little tight. Yeah, there'd be a skylight. You won't see the skylight here today, but there will definitely be a skylight. Anyway, so I'm thinking the door is 20 by 35 here, chat. I definitely want like this sliding glass door. I have like a little balcony out here, which would be nice. Make it nice and big. Boom. 10 foot? Yeah, that's about right. It's about the size of a basketball. From the base of the floor to the basketball goal. Chat, I don't know. I don't know how the kitchen's going to be. We got to add walls. We got to do this stuff. It's what we're doing right now. What is average size? For a bedroom. I don't know why that came up like that. Don't ask me. About 202 square feet. So, whoa, that's like 10 by 20. I was thinking 10 by 10. Huh. What do you think, chat? So, maybe if you're going in here, right? If you go in right here, and this is the living room. Maybe like, do you do kitchen here? Do you do walls? The thing I'm trying to figure out is, do you even do walls? Or do you do curtains and stuff? Like, keep it super low. Like, do you build another wall, or do you just fucking hang some railing and fucking like have a curtain going? Because it's gonna just be me. How large of a bed? I mean, I do twin, queen, whatever. It really does not matter to me. I thought about like, let's add a wall. Should I make this like Bob Ross? Let's add a wall. See, there's so many options. Like, I could do completely open concept, which I thought about doing to make the space feel bigger, because this is just it right here. But that's 20, that's 35. So if this is 35, I mean, you're looking at 10, 20. Or, and it doesn't even have to be a closed wall. I would like to have a half bath, but say there's a wall here. Say like your living room's here, your kitchen's here. You still got this weird space right here. And it's like, well, I mean, say you do like a little fucking, just like a half bath. You ever been in Japan? You've been in them tiny ass bathrooms, like one of them. Ooh, that didn't work. The weird thing about this thing is it doesn't let you like delete stuff as you're drawing. You got to be on the select tool. So living room, kitchen. Where do you put the half bath though? That's what I'm saying. Where do you put the half bath? Because I think like you have like a TV here. 700. This is gonna be 700 wobbly. We're gonna play with 700 right now. I think go ahead and play with 700. I don't know if I'll be able to do 700, but we'll play with it. Just see how it does. I don't know, chat. Make a 2 bedroom, 700. That'd be nice. But what I was actually gonna do, like living room, kitchen. I need a laundry area. Chat. We're gonna have to make like a. We need. Uh, Casa de Max. Oh my gosh. Somebody give me a free list maker real quick. Can I do it here? All right. Anyways, chat. Focus. So what I'm thinking, we'll draw a line here, right? So I was even thinking, just gonna move this over. like a little patio right here, okay? Think of a little patio. Because I want to have a place you can step out onto. Why? Because imagine it's raining. Imagine it's pissing and pouring, and you walk outside, and it's just getting like you got to walk straight in your house. I don't like that. I think I have a little patio. Got to have a little extra. Got to have a little area that's covered, help cover you from the rain. Now, this side also, since this will go out into the farmland, I would like to have just a little patio here too. Maybe just for the door action. Maybe just a little door action right here. You know, give her a little horizontal swipes right there. Make it look real nice. Make it look like a little reflection in the pond. Boom. Maybe a little patio here as well. So we're talking patio, patio, sliding doors, entrance right here, which is a pocket door. Now, how do we break down the enclosed part? That's where I'm having so much trouble. And I thought, hey, you know what? Who would probably could help me? Chat could help me because I'm bringing you all along with life, right? And we don't have to keep this. I put this in. You know what? We don't even have to. See you later, bro. Cut. We don't need it. It's going to be not enclosed. The patio will not be enclosed. Because it's going to be how I get in and out of my house. I'll grow some plants out here. Going to grow a lot of house plants out here. And I may stretch it further. It's just that's what it's going to be for now because lumber is so expensive. Chat, lumber is ridiculous. That's why we lay in a slab. Slab concrete is cheap. That's why I'm having people design barns. Build my house. We're going to do it cheap. So we got to figure out where we're adding these walls. I'm going to do 4-inch wall, nothing thick. I kind of want to do all open air, but we're going to need a place for a bathroom. Let's also, I'll help y'all here. Why is it not? Can I text in here? It's really cool if it would let me use it. Oh, it lets me go inside the stuff. Interesting. Why did it let me? Okay. This is like west, just to help y'all out. Like that would be west. This would be. I'm an idiot. Sorry. This would be east. This would be west. This side would be south. This side would be north. Okay. Just to kind of give you all an idea, so you think sunrise, sunset. We're at a part where the sun does set a lot more in the south when it's wintertime. I could build a house using metal. I would use it for like roof, but like I like exposed beams, like we were talking about. Exposed beams and like I just like this look, so that's something I want to keep is this exposed beam. Bing sucks, bro. I don't even know why I use Bing. Boom. Like I just really like exposed beams. So that's something I want to keep. And I won't put all this drywall and stuff. It will be exposed. Be raw. Something closer to that. Which clearly you'll have to put insulation in. So, something kind of like this. Or this. You know, they got all types of insulation now. They got the spray-on stuff. They got a lot of good stuff. Anyways. Oh, I don't know. I mean, you could like, in theory, have one wall. Because I kind of want my kitchen Like I kind of want the kitchen stuff up against the wall. You know, I'll just get something cheap. I'll make my own island. I'm gonna take some woodworking classes and learn how to make my own wood stuff. So I'll have like an island out here. Oh shit, my bad, bruh. Okay, okay. Rotate you myself here. Clearly, this is not gonna line up perfectly because I don't know why, but we'll figure it out. These small details are not gonna matter right now, chat. But I was just kind of. You get my point. I'm just kind of helping give you the idea of what it's gonna look like. I won't make all the furniture, just like certain pieces I need, because I'm taking some woodworking classes, learn how to do that. Man, is this gonna fit? Like I was thinking, like bathroom here, because if you had a window, say you had not a garden window. What am I looking for? Not door, wall opening, wall opening. Boom, a window. You had some a big window. Toilets, bathroom, showers, bathtub, institutional bathtub. I need a you got a Japanese one, spa tub. I think a spa tub, hand towel ring. This thing's crazy. Let's see. Do they have the Japanese toilets? Just put a urinal in there. I would never put a urinal in my house. Let's go outside and pee. Commercial. Look at this. Look at this. Amazing it is. Where's a good place? I mean, no, I haven't watched Blacktail Studio. I'll save it for later. Blacktail Studio. In Arkansas, we have like a lot of oh yeah. In Arkansas, we have just a lot of like classes you can take for like woodworking and stuff. So I've never really worried about it. Let's see here. I mean, I definitely would like the bathroom like separate. You know, I think the living room and everything's too big. Like I think this is gonna have to move this way more. Is there a way to highlight it? Because I want the light coming in for the glass as well. But maybe I'm losing too much space. What do you think, chat? I feel like it's too far this way. I almost need to go this way a little bit more. Yeah, because then I could have extra countertop space. You could even just like put a little extra boom. Again, this is the living room, so we're just running through this together. It's kind of the first time I've gone through it. Arm sectional, sofa. Look at all these different types of sofas they give you. Armchair. ottoman in here too? Oh wait, maybe a big ass. I don't want that. You know, maybe like we'll eventually need this piece here. All right. I don't know, a little ottoman. Get TV in here. I don't know if they have a television. No, we're just gonna do the basic stuff, I guess. But damn, I haven't got the beds. It's so hard. California king, bed with frame. King bed, queen bed. I want a king. Do you have a full bed's probably plenty for me, honestly. Maybe a bunk bed. Bed with frame. Let's just do bed with frame. Look at this. Takes up so much freaking room, bro. Maybe this is like, okay, you got a divider here. Boom. Maybe this is like, again, you keep the wall there, but then you just have like a little curtain or something that goes around. So you could divide it with a curtain, and then you could have like bedroom. But then where the fuck's the half bath? Then you got like, you're left with all this space. What up, Leonard? Urinal at home never makes sense to me because I live out in the country, so it's so easy to just go outside and pee in nature. You know, why would I ever pee indoors when I could always pee outside? Yeah, you definitely don't want to have people hear you using the bathroom. Maybe I'll get one of those fancy Japanese toilets where I can push the button that makes noise for you, so that way people don't have to hear you take a dump. Honestly, when we're working with 600-700 square foot, it's gonna be really hard to keep this where people don't hear me take shit. Corner shower. I don't like corner showers. At least, you know, boom. At least we could fit it in here. You're left with a lot of space here. You know, maybe plop a TV right here. But you got the living room. You got the good old kitchen. Is this live streaming room right here? A little live streaming section. You know, you just throw a little curtain here. You're exposed. I don't know where do I put the half bath. I still need a half bath. I do too. I hate corner showers. Glad it's not just me. I would like it to be kind of like, oh, you walk in the shower. I won't have a tub. I don't think. I think like I'm going to have to forego the tub. At the end of the day, I think the tub's got to go. I don't think the tub is worth it. At the end of the day, like I could just pull this in, put the shower in here, have a place where you walk in, take a shower. The only place I really take baths to is Japan. You know, the onsens or something like that. How much are you peeing that people would even notice? I mean, you know, when you got a strong stream, when you get that stream that's strong, I don't know. I mean, you can always go outside if you're worried about people hearing you. But the thing is, like, I need a half bath because, y'all, I'm not having people come over. Cut to me, chat. I'm not having people come over and always use my bathroom. I'm not having people come over to my house and take a deuce. Not where I take a deuce. That is my sanctuary area. That is my zen space. Like, I don't need everybody that comes over to take a deuce where I take a deuce. Might as well just be a public bathroom at that point. That's why we need the half bath. That is my reasoning for wanting a half bath. Is like, I don't want to be sharing deuce spaces with people. Just in case. Yeah, it's just kind of like, where do you put it at this point? Because the whole reason I thought about putting the kitchen in the bathroom, plumbing's on the same side. That's right. Plumbing on the same side. Pretty smart, if you ask me. But, like, if you're just adding this weird, like, this makes no sense to me. Just adding a little half bath here. Or do you change it a little bit? It's still just, it's just weird. It's just kind of weird. In a rectangle, it's kind of hard to put a little half bath in, honestly. Send them outside. I'd feel bad if the weather was bad. For sure, I'd feel really bad. Put a little, just a little outhouse over here. Little shitter with a. I have an outhouse with a Japanese toilet. Like a fucking spacecraft. You're going outside. Use what? You're going to use the outhouse. It's like fucking pure spacecraft. Yeah. Oh, mix the laundry with the. Oh, I don't have a fucking place for laundry. Yeah, I think the tub's got to go, chat. Tub's got to go. Boom. It's just a shower. I think we're going to need. That is not straight, is it? It's just off. Okay. Do you get another wall? And do you have like this little half bath? That doesn't make no sense. Half bath laundry because it can't fit. You can't walk past it. It's too narrow. So maybe you're. Yeah, they don't have bath either. So I guess it's just pure showers. Laundry in the bedroom could. Could just put a fucking half bath right here in the middle, chat. Look at this. Just fucking. You know what? Screw it. There you go. There's a half bath. Have fun. Not invasive at all. Uh-oh. Open concept half bath. So that's where I'm having problems. Is like if you do one bed, one bath, pretty easy. Kind of having a hard time figuring out where to put the half bath without it feeling like you're exposed to all the elements of the housing. Yeah, I could put the shower. I mean, I think right here's good. You got a window. It's nice. You can see out. I'm gonna have this little skylight. Yeah, the little support structure with the half bath. I'm not too sure else where it could go, chat. I mean, I was kind of hoping y'all would come at it with some ideas. I mean, maybe you close the kitchen off right here. Boom. Just, extend this a little bit. I don't know why it won't go straight. Lols. There you go. Hallway behind kitchen. I had that earlier. I had that earlier as well. Oh, tables. I didn't think about tables. Give me something small. Why is this thing fucking huge? I just want like a small little table, like a little dining little spot right there. Can a toilet even fit in here? Yeah, we're good. Or at least your plumbing's all next to you. just need like a wall opening. Let's put a curtain. All right, we're getting ridiculous with that. You know what? We definitely need a sink. That's a good point. Even think about sink. At least all my plumbing is right here. That's so nice that all the plumbing is right here. To be honest with you, that's nice. I still don't know what to do about the half bath. Like, I still don't have a place for laundry. Let me see. I thought I took a picture of something that I liked. I've been watching all them like Japanese tiny, not too tiny homes, not too small is what they're called. And I've been trying to look at them and get inspiration because they're all like 50 square meters and stuff. I don't have anything. Yeah, I feel you. I don't really like the half bath here. I'm kind of just fucking with y'all a little bit, but it was kind of fun messing with y'all. Atara, you can always message me on Discord. Oops. Because, like, I can't find architect services that aren't like $1,000. I'm like, I'm not paying somebody fucking $1,000 to draw something. I guess I could put the half bath here too and have it like another wall. But then you're adding so many walls. So, like, okay, delete that. You could almost have like a little laundry room off the kitchen here. So, oops. Boom. I really like the open air concept though, so I don't know like what this would help. You know, you're really crushing the openness with this. I have a little pocket door here. You could even divide it with like a curtain or something, and then you'd have like a does this have a washer in it? Hey. God, this is huge. I mean, could this not be ideal? Chat. Do we hate it? Do we hate it? Do we hate it? My plumbing's kind of all fucked up. Do we hate it? Yeah, I need a window in the back. Nobody lives to the east, so like nobody can see my house. Let's put it that way. Nobody can see my house. Like nobody could see anything. Yeah, I'm hoping I left enough room to get some in the bedroom. It's gonna be tight. It's gonna be hard. Probably gonna have to cut the living room down in half. Oh, it probably is angled. This is not perfect. This is just something we're drawing up together real fast. We're not worried about details. Closet and storage. I mean, we probably got a little room here. It's probably not enough storage. Okay, this has been good. I needed this chat because I had to realize how little space I have to work with. Is it? You start to get tight that way. But yeah, anyways, 700 square foot. Kind of think of something like this. I don't really like this right here. I'm gonna keep watching them tiny. Chat ones if you all want to watch some tiny Japanese home spaces with me real quick. All right, cool. Let's check them out real quick. I'll go to a channel I know, which is not too small. Never too small, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna find the one I watched earlier. It was pretty cool. Spanish family home, 645 square meters. This may be good. I'm trying to find stuff that's kind of around the size of what I want to build. This dude's home is fucking insane. This one, it's 7 like levels. It's insane. I would recommend watching that. I just don't want to like, I don't know if I like the peaking house. Like, it kind of feels like I'm living in a fucking barn. Melbourne. Small Melbourne house. Okay, I can't find these Japanese ones that I watched earlier. They were super popular. I'm definitely going to go back to that Spanish 645 square meter. Yeah, okay, let's go. I haven't watched that one, so let's watch it together. It'd be good for both of us to watch it. 226 minutes. That's a tiny home. Holy smokes.
The aim was to create a dynamic home open to different possibilities, allowing for a flexible and responsible way of living today and in the future. For example, when the client's children come to visit,
that table is sick. Bro. What?
The living room becomes a bedroom, the dining table expands for shared meals, and the balcony transforms into a gathering space. It's a home that can evolve and adapt.
Gross. He has a variegated rubber plant.
With its resident needs at different times. I'm Ismael Medina Manzano, an architect and researcher working. The apartment is.
I don't care about the location. I want the floor plan.
So they wanted space that could comfortably house 6 people at the same time or be a cozy space for 2. We decided to create a circular wall because this space could be changing a lot with different activities, so the curve helped us to emphasize and to make bigger the space. It's a wall that helps us to create more movement in the space and make it easily to change.
I've become so weird, like the shoes in the house bother me so much.
The original floor plan,
I like variegation, just not on the rubber tree plant.
Was divided in 3 bedrooms, a close-off kitchen, a narrow corridor.
3 fucking bedrooms? 640 square foot, 60 meters, 3 bed, no way.
And a dark living area. We decided to create a wide open concept space. To separate the living and sleeping areas, we created a semicircular wall. Inside it, we placed storage and a small guest toilet at the client's request.
Japan. It's a delicious puzzle of contradictions.
Okay, I gotta get fucking,
so delicious, in fact, that we've dedicated an entire issue of our magazine to
YouTube
it.
Premium?
But this is not the Japan you might expect. In issue 3, we go beyond the golden turd to explore the art of bending space and light with architect Takeshi Hosaka and Paul Smith, while also
this is like an ad in the fucking video.
With polycarbonate panels lit to the bedrooms,
man, this is actually
letting light filter through and act as a diffuser. A polycarbonate ceiling was installed to soften the artificial light and give the illusion
that's sick.
that
It looks like a greenhouse.
A natural light.
That's pretty cool.
So we choose to use mirrors in this space to double the size and reflect the light. Behind these mirrors, you'll find storage, wardrobes, pantries, and a guest toilet on the right. The guest toilet is accessed via a hidden door that blends into the mirror hallway.
See, I like that, the pocket door.
It's clad in
Little
white
half bath.
mosaic tiles and receives natural light through the glass blocks that are integrated each way. It invites open space and higher ceilings. As a natural with its
Care about all the textiles and stuff. Give me something else. It's about this one's fucking insane. I want one story, so I couldn't do something like this. Mm. 538 square meters. These are so small. 355 square feet. These are so crazy to me. 323. Dude, I'm like, I couldn't fit everything in 700. These people live in half of that. 323 square feet is so small. $430. I'm trying to find something around 600. Best small apartments, Paris. This should be like a highlight. This may be good.
The 19th century. The ceiling was quite low. Everything was run down and dirty. We removed every wall, closet, and ceiling.
No, I
from
have
the
plenty of
space.
storage space. I don't have that
Removing
much
all
stuff.
of the ceiling gave us a
Thank
lot
you. Happy
more
affiliate
volume
anniversary,
vertically.
everybody with the.
And because of that,
W's
we
for happy.
added a mezzanine to the apartment by making a compact furniture unit for us. And we did most of the renovation by ourselves, so we could save money and take good care of the details and also improve our building skills. We used a lot of French pine plywood. Not only is it economical,
I was influenced by the style of the
I could
70s.
not listen to
I
the
love the
accent
works
in
of
the
Danish
language.
architect Alvar Aalto and American mid-century architects. There, since the apartment was built in the and the bathroom moved to part of the original living room. The other terrace
I think the
was
biggest problem
kept
is like
as
I'm
an
trying to do
outdoor
1.5
space
bath with an open concept.
to create a counter for keys to the center of the
I
apartment.
think the 1.5
kept
bath
the
the open
window
concept's
that
killing me. Where are these Japanese people at? They had such a good one. I know it was never too small. Dude, this guy's house is pretty cool. Not practical. Family of 5, 483 square meter. That's stupid. Stupid crazy. Here's what I was talking about.
There's an advantage to renovating a space while living in it, in that over time we were able to see what worked.
Yeah, they're forever
what
condos.
didn't
They're what
work
people renovated
as
and do for
everything
themselves.
progressed.
Mid-century modern's cool. It's a little too much orange for me. See,
in a home from the very beginning.
go back.
A clear
Go back.
understanding.
Somebody talked about like, do you like don't like variegation? Look how beautiful that rubber tree is in the green. Not the burgundy, not the variegated, but that green is beautiful. Mid-century modern's good. It's almost a little too much burnt orange for me. Like I'm from Arkansas, I don't like burnt orange.
Of what we wanted in a home from the
This
very
home
beginning.
is so functional.
We
Y'all
wanted
gonna
to
love
create
this one.
an open space that would. The apartment is located on the west side of areas both surrounded for antique shopping and local. The
So it's
building
in
was
Tokyo.
constructed in 1972. There are 10 floors and we live in an apartment on the
little
7th
bit
floor.
too big. Sorry.
The entrance opens into a genkan, a space at the front door of every Japanese home where people take off their shoes and
I forgot to add a Genkan to mine. So maybe something like this. Genkan area.
And then step into the inside of the home. We placed a narrow shelf above the door. There are stacked crates where we can place the shoes we wear daily.
Mudroom, I would say mudroom slightly different because the mudroom usually has like a sink and a place to hang your clothes and everything. This is usually just like a lower place to take your shoes off.
From the Genkan, there is a step into the apartment. The lights we used for the entrance are down lights, originally meant to be installed in ceiling boards, but we decided to leave them exposed to
I think it looks kind of cool.
Atmosphere of the rest of the apartment. The original Genkan was demarcated clearly by being on a different lower level to the rest of the apartment. There was an old post box which wasn't functional anymore, so we removed it and now have a small space to decorate with little items.
Your father knows about saving money. Everything I'm wearing,
I gotta get
I've had since
premium.
boot camp.
I'm not gonna show that. So we'll watch this one. We'll make a few adjustments. We'll hope it's good. Actually, your input has helped quite a bit, and then we'll get on the game.
The kitchen has all the functionality of a regular kitchen.
The house is not
We
done. The
chose
house
a
is even
steel kitchen
started.
unit,
I'm
which
building
was
it now.
raised off the floor because we wanted something that was simple and easy to clean. As most Japanese kitchen units are significantly lower,
I kind of like the stainless steel. I like the industrial
custom-made
feel
this
to a
unit
kitchen.
from IKEA, which allowed us to raise the height which best suited us. It has a large sink and a
I don't know,
four-burner
like
gas
especially with the
stove.
concrete and the industrial. I
On
kind
this
of like
side of the
that.
kitchen,
I think the
next
wood
to
on
the
industrial
sink,
looks good
there is
too.
a hanging metal shelf from hay. This stores our cups, glasses, and plates.
Yeah, but it was all like on purpose. Like they left it exposed
The old
and kind of
medical
like
trolley, which holds some
a
the
little bit
single lamp
broken
that
on
hangs above the
purpose.
kitchen. There is also a large fridge and a
Very large fridge
metal
for Japan. That's
shelving
huge.
unit with
It's a
supplies
mass.
for
That
the
is an
kitchen.
oversized fridge. That is a
When the weather
above
is
average
nice, we
fridge.
can open the windows and the small door near the stove to have extra vent tables.
What I
direct
liked
the
about
light
this apartment,
specifically in
boom,
one
look, they got a
place.
working space.
A custom joinery storage
Storage,
pod in
more
the middle of
storage
the
here, so they
apartment
divide it.
opens on this side of the dining room by two sliding doors. Inside the cupboard, we placed stainless steel Muji shelving with space to store
All
items
that
for
storage.
the
Look
kitchen.
at all that storage.
We wanted the storage unit to feel more like a piece of furniture, but like a puzzle piece. There is soft strip lighting above the storage unit, which on one half of the apartment,
All
we
concrete,
kept
so I
the
took inspiration
concrete,
'cause I'm doing
which we
concrete.
treated and finished with
But it's a wall, but
varnish.
it's storage.
And on the other half, we use into the kitchen.
The
and it's
living space
divided
is pretty
by
tight.
thin
I
brass
just like the
strips
vibrant
separating the
colors
blue
of the
PVC
decoration
tiles
with like a
and
cooler
the
tone.
Katyan mortar floor. The soft furnishings and our growing collection of African
Flooring,
art fills the
walls,
space
ceiling,
with warm
etc.
colors against the grey of the
And then what I
concrete.
like, see where their cat is?
We painted
See with the cat right here? That's their workspace. I think it's cool because it feels separated. And that's what I'm trying to figure out. How am I going to have a workspace and a living space that are separated?
the ceiling white in this area to make the studio on one side and underneath a window. Single journals, magazines, and photography of Mount
That's such a
Fuji.
shit job. Like, you got one job as a fucking... I get it, like the exposure in the room. Like, how can a phone double exposure? The phone can capture outside and inside pretty darn well, but you got a fucking probably a $5,000 camera that can't capture the exposure outside and inside. Ridiculous. Freaking ridiculous.
On one side.
I'm gonna have lots of
This
books. I always
bookshelf
have lots
connects
of
the
books.
living room with
Bro, I feel like I'm watching One Piece again. Look at this right here. I feel like I'm watching the Wano arc.
on our laptops or cutting patterns and sewing.
I kind of like how they're using storage as dividers.
To give more
the room.
versatility
It's
to
an
the
open
space,
concept,
we decided to use a duct rail
but it's
tying
broken
the
up with
lights, which allows them to
storage.
be easily moved around the room.
Books. Oh, books, bro.
The metal shelving unit has storage for things
Which my
necessary in
freaking
our studio
books in Rabbit
space.
today
There
from
is a
Amazon.
record player on top, and we love listening
Those
to
you don't buy
records
from
when
Amazon.
working.
But they're the cheapest.
Space can be closed off using the
That's where I got
curtain
the idea for
hanging
the
from
curtain.
the rail attached to the ceiling. We sewed a simple linen curtain, which is segmented.
That's
and
just like a
runs
full
across the
bed. I
storage
don't really
unit
feel like I
where
need a
our
queen
clothing
bed.
is
It's
stored.
not like I'm sleeping with anybody.
The curtain wraps its way around the foot of the bed, cocooning the space. The space
God, I
on
love
either
this
side of
cat.
the bed is narrow, so we attach shelving from hay onto the wall as bedside tables, which keeps the floor space open and allows access to the large sliding drawers
Tables that don't touch
underneath
the
bed.
ground. more storage under the bed.
We decided the storage pod should be
Look,
accessible
that
from
storage
both
you
sides.
saw in the kitchen, it works on this side too.
It
Let's
helps
stick
to
that.
demarcate spaces and offers a bit more privacy. We chose
Problem is
there
again,
is a
like I
sink
want
with
like a half
exposed
bath.
piping
I didn't see
and
washer.
a mirrored
I
medicine
didn't see a
cabinet
washer
above.
anywhere, so I don't know where
The
they do the
floors
laundry.
and walls are painted in a color called eraser pink with an eggshell finish.
And that's the big thing, right? Like, where do you do laundry, bruh? Where do you do that laundry? Golly. So, I don't know why I cut y'all back to me. I don't know why you're looking at me. There's too much sofa. It's just me. I think that would help. Something like this, chat. It's kind of where I'm at. We'll build from there, but that was good. That was good. That actually helped me learn a lot, and I needed to do this, so I appreciate you taking time out of your day. Now the real question, chat. The real question. What do you want to play on Steam? Could do the washer in the kitchen. I just kind of like, I don't know, like something about the washer in the kitchen drives me crazy.
And we're rolling. Take 52.
This is Sloan Beaumont speaking. Yes.
I didn't
over
play
at the
Grounded.
commercials.
Is
Ominous
Grounded 2 worth it?
spokesperson, Chief
I guess
Strategy
it went
Officer,
live
and you know
today.
what? I'm just gonna say it. Friend. Listen, I was given the chance to run a massive clandestine research project out of the local park, and the work that we are doing is, how do I say this without saying it? It's scary.
Full House. I could do Full House.
I shouldn't say it's scary. Our team is doing it new Ominous style, baby. So, no leaks. No teams. Just calm, cool
Let's see what people say.
science.
Game is down, Mark. Yeah, you did it, everyone. I broke the game.
We've heard your
Just
requests,
boot it
and
up.
we are proud to announce that we are so close on so many exciting developments.
Made everything better. Not per se research. I was
It
trying to do
hasn't
stuff
been
that's a little
easy.
different.
Yes, the fatality rate for our employees seems bad, but you know, if you do compare it to other city park miniaturization research programs,
Man, everything
It's
just
really
fucking.
not-
Oh, the game's a great
no.
new addition to the first game was
Forget
awesome.
this.
However,
Can we
the game is very
maybe we
poorly
don't use
optimized.
that? But we're ominous. We're strong.
Chat, what should we play? Oh, you want to keep talking about house stuff and reacting? No, I appreciate you, Mino. Have a good one. I don't even have Twitch on here. I kind of want to keep looking at houses, honestly. Chat, one's keep looking at houses, two, game. Bet, appreciate it, Ataro. I'll check it out. Should I open Discord now and check it out? Let's check out what Ataro sent us. Bro, Drew, this fast. Chat. Holy smokes. I don't know. I haven't played it. No, looks good. Looks good. That was fast. Did you use Can I show this without giving away any information? Oh, wait. So, he pretty much had like kitchen right here in the middle, but instead of it being curved, it was like flat against the wall. Had like, I guess the bathroom connected to the bedroom here. You come in, open, washer, dryer, shower. I'm trying to remember. I just looked at it right here, and like a little half bath right here. It was good. I hadn't even thought about it that way. That's kind of what's fun about this, man. I think if I would have done school again, I would have done something like architecture. Oh yeah, the smart draw. It's not bad. Not bad for free. It ain't bad. Let's go. I just want to see like what's most popular with people. 258. Everybody loves the micro stuff. Everybody loves like the super tiny homes. 7.7 million, 18 million. Good grief. What is it like with what is it with like people in our fascination with just tiny homes? Like I feel like, is it an American thing? Is it a worldwide thing? It's just we love when people live in small spaces like this, which this is almost 3 times as small as what I'm looking at.
When I first tried this weird little ear trick to quiet the ringing in my ears, I honestly didn't think it would work. But
The pod design was inspired by partly my Danish heritage. I love the simplicity of Scandinavian design.
Scandinavian design, too expensive, so overrated. Like, why is a Schmeg fridge? Look at this. Why is this thing fucking $5,000? They're so proud. That should not be. Why is this $5,000? That's ridiculous. I mean, you can get one of these knocked off at Home Depot for a discount for $32, but that is ridiculous. I really don't want a Schmeg Fiat for fucking $15,000. Ridiculous. So full of themselves. Like, whatever. Denmark, it's too expensive.
My name is Alice, and I'm a travel writer here in Tasmania. I spend most of my days writing about Tassie, so this little tailored pod is all the things that I love about this island.
Fireplace is sick. Bro, if you light that up at night, that would be insane. Put it in the general. If you put stuff in the general, it's easy for me to find.
In the built form. The tailored pod is located in Lewisham, which is about 40 minutes drive from Hobart. It's also a gateway to the East Coast beaches. The sand dunes and the pine trees is a really a signature view that is, it's almost a one-off here in Tasmania.
Care about where you're at.
The house, stay here. I'm able to then have the freedom to do more travel writing, and I can block out the calendar.
I don't know if I'm a fan of the black though. Like you're gonna have all these windows, all this light coming in. Then
so it's
I mean, I
really
guess you won't have to clean as
really
much
beautiful blend.
Black.
I wanted the build itself to be very simple and transportable, and I also wanted to have a feeling as if it was transportable.
Aussies are so fucking environmental friendly. Like I'm pretty sure that's for catching rainwater.
And I also wanted to have a feeling as if it was floating in the landscape, a really light feel. So the pod came in 2 separate structures, which were brought on separate trucks, and then when they arrived were joined. And as part of that join, there's beautiful skylights that allow the light to filter in between the two separate pods. The pod is built with a timber frame and bracing. It's inspired by a war aircraft, which means it's very strong but very light. The exterior of the pod is wrapped in Tasmanian oak, and then we've got the big floor-to-ceiling glass at the front.
Oh, look at the fucking Tasmanian oak.
So when you get into the pod, you pretty much see all of the pod in one hit, and that's the beauty of this small living. You've got the whole scene playing out before you with the landscape as the backdrop.
Ooh. I mean, it's cool because you walk in and bang, you're hit with like this lake view or ocean or wherever she is.
Living room, I wanted it to have a really intimate, cozy feel.
Man, I feel like there's nowhere to even
fireplace is the
fucking
focal
breathe in
point.
this thing. Like, where do you work?
Designed and built by located the fireplace with flanker out of hydrowood timber.
Look, you come in right here. I mean, I like the windows and it's like, oh, I'm in nature, but man, that is her bed. That's the day bed. And this is her bed.
Bed when living space is that it's so cozy. There's a lovely black timber,
kind of like the little
darker
window
timber
nook right here,
around. It's elevated, and two cute little windows that bring the view in. So we've got an electronic skylight, so you just hit a button and you can open it so you can feel the cool night air. But I love to be able to look up and see the stars at night.
That's pretty sick too. That's a cool idea. Hold on, what? Got some on Discord for me? General. I don't see it in general. Just go to text channels. General, you can drop stuff in there. I'll check it later. We're going to keep watching this video.
The front pod and the back pod are divided by space, and then the dining space in the back. Everything else.
I think she's got the right idea, man. I like all the windows and like open air concept. I gotta find something around my size though. Isn't it crazy? I'm like, oh man, I can't do this. It's too hard. Like, blah, 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 600 square foot. And then these people are doing it with 200, 300, 484. Sydney. This guy looks cool.
Now, let's say I'm a psychology student working on a paper.
Yeah, it was jet lag. I'm almost through with it.
If I could choose, I would probably want to live in Bilbo Baggins' home. That's kind of like the pinnacle of...
That is a fucking nightmare plant to water. If you're going to water it like that. That's why it looks unhealthy. You're not watering all the way through.
If I could choose in like leaf patterns and things like that. Here is an old bridal chest that we've had in our family since at least 1733. So this has like been passed down for generations of women. I think that's like one of the things as an immigrant from Sweden where you're like, oh, when I actually bring stuff over from Sweden, that's when it feels like, okay, I live here permanently. But also I've been here for 10 years, so. I store my hiking gear in here, which I guess is the opposite of a bit different.
Not feeling this home chat. I'm not feeling it. Just can't get into it. Damn, that's a sick staircase. Yeah. So earlier, we're kind of working on a layout for my home, and now we're trying to find inspiration. Try to find something I like. Let's do the Japanese best 1 year, 1 hour. Oh, I've seen this guy, I think. Yeah, I've seen a lot of these people on other YouTuber channels. What up, K1? That's some fucking OCD shit right there, bro. I would never do that. I like visual abundance.
ダイニングの横に窓がありますが、窓の奥行きを利用してコンクリートの段々に棚板をかけて好きなコップ。
I've seen this guy's
を洗う
home.
リンサーがあって、あとガスコンロ、その上にレンジフードがあります。コンロの下には魚焼き器があって、真ん中に食器洗浄機があります。
I kind of just like the exposure of this chat. Like,
壁のところには
I
コンクリ
I
ー
just
ト
wow,
の
look at the
面に
jet.
合わ
That
せて
fern on top
洗濯
against
機
the
を
concrete
置い
is
て
so
ます。
sick too.
その上
Like,
に
that looks
は
so good.
食器の棚にしてます。
But where was it? I gotta scroll for it. The exposure of like, there's no
オリジナルで
cabinets.
作りました。
Man, I
テーブル
really
の
loved
足
it.
は妻のお母さんが
That's an old sewing. He uses sewing and putting fucking table on sewing.
嫁入り道具で持ってきたミシン
Yeah,
です。
Tokyo Creative probably has made a
ベンチは
video about all these
これ
houses.
もオリジナルで作りました。側面の板を立ち上げて、キッチンは家の
Like,
真ん
I
中
just like the exposed. Like, if you're gonna collect good stuff, which I do, like I like having the exposure of the ceramics. Actually, doesn't bother me too much. The washer here, huge fridge, 400 square foot place, and they've got a fucking fridge like this is insane. Like the exposure in the kitchen, not a lot of room to work, but you could still make it
にあります。
happen.
トイレの中は
I was thinking like a half bath like this. But I don't think Americans could fit. I'm worried like I'm gonna have somebody over and they're big and they go and they get in my half bath and they get stuck. Like I'm literally afraid they're gonna get stuck in there.
とてもシンプルで、ちょっと狭めのスペースにトイレと、あと手を洗うボウルがあります。ベッドは
Oh, and also like my half bath, I'm thinking about like getting it stuck. Bro, I'll never forget. I went to a bar in Hokkaido. I was in Sapporo and I went into the bathroom, little half bath, and bro, it had just like cutouts of magazines of just all the porn magazines just all throughout the bathroom. I was like, man, I should do this for my half bath. It was so crazy, man. It looked kind of cool too. I was like, man, I kind of like just the collage of the fucking nudie magazines in the Japanese bathroom of a bar. So I was like, I should do that. People like, you come over, you're like, man, what a nice place. And they go to half bath and it's just fucking naked collage of women in the half bath and lots of tissue.
Queen サイズです。ベッドの横には
Damn, he got a
壁
queen
に
bed in
小
here.
さなニッチを掘ってありまして、ここ
I just look at that. The kitchen's right there. The kitchen is not even a full wall away from the queen bed. I feel like grease is gonna be flying over and hitting somebody in the fucking bed right in the face.
も文庫本の奥行きで棚に
Free content from the finish their business. I'm just making them feel at home, man. You know, if you need to wank one off in my bathroom, go ahead.
なっています。反対側の壁はハンガーパイプ
If you're in my home for the first time, you feel comfortable enough to wank one, you go ahead.
が2段と棚が5段ありまして、服や下着を置ける天井高で
This
ダイ
is
ナミック
crazy.
な
I think this one
プ
only
ライ
feels.
トをつけています。都市の中の
I like the
とても小さ
brutalism.
な
I'm
敷
not
地
gonna
に
lie.
も
Like
実は
because he's like actually used so much color and has greenery in there. I kind of like the brutalism, which is the concrete.
得られるようになっています。
Next.
Dove, men plus care, whole body.
Asshole. Oh, I muted myself. My bad.
Down there.
Well, I mean, we're looking at tiny
As you
homes. So.
walk into the entrance,
Probably gonna be
there is a
tiny.
shoe storage on the left side
I hate
and the
I hate
wardrobe
subtitles.
area
Or sorry, I
along the
hate
hallway.
dubbed. I'd rather have the subtitles.
This space
I like
is
hearing
the
the
main
Japanese people
storage
talk.
space
They're
in
usually
the
pretty
house
soft-spoken.
and was planned to be able to are designed for the sound's record correction and the
I'm not feeling this one.
The site is a short walk away from the Meguro River, which is perhaps most famous for the
in the center of Tokyo. Because land prices are very high lots, often divided into the smaller lots.
Yeah, that's a good point about the
so
concrete.
This kind of oddly shaped lots are generated in Tokyo. As you enter from the second floor,
so narrow.
there is an entrance hall. We designed this space, also the study space for him.
The first thing you see is the shoe cabinet. Next to that is a modular shelf system which extends parallel to the shoe cabinet all the way.
What's he doing with the space? Oh, this is modular. I bet you these fucking swivel out, and he has like a desk that pulls out here.
Until the kitchen.
Yeah. Bro, there's no way that's comfy. There's no way. Asians, y'all are on a different fucking level. How do you sit there for hours? That is insane. I could not do that, man. Like, I'm like, look at me. I'm leaning already. I'm so American. I'm leaning on shit.
I've mounted 2 large monitors here that swivel out in case I need to do work from home.
Man, that looks uncomfy.
I enjoy cooking a lot, and if it was possible, I definitely wanted a professional grade kitchen.
I like this kitchen though. I like this professional industrial style kitchen, honestly. That ergonomic nightmare, like crumpled up, like looking up, swiveling. Oh, makes my neck and my back hurt. Like,
we were able to
this is sick industrial. I mean, look how big that sink is.
And sink and range hood. And I think this maybe unbalanced combination of the big kitchen and the small space is really important character for this.
I like the
house.
exposure. I like no cabinets, man.
So we put
I think cabinets are overrated.
Washing machine under
Holy
the
shit, there's a washing machine under here?
counter, because we cannot find
Chat, do you know how many times I would fucking bang my head doing laundry?
any places to put the washing machine.
That's so smart. Oh my god. That was kind of sick. That was pretty cool.
Counter is made of raw plywood, which is the same with the finishing of the wall.
The shelving most close to the kitchen is supported by 3 pillars instead of 2, and the primary reason for this is to store
You have to wear closed-toed slippers in here, bruh.
my gelato machine, which weighs about 50 kilograms. And sitting next to that is a microwave. Below the shelves is a kitchen wagon that can be drawn out to add more counter.
I don't know. I kind of like the stainless steel. I kind of like the stainless steel appliances. I'm not gonna lie.
For space, or to serve as a table as necessary.
In the living space, the high ceiling concrete
I do not like.
has
I do not like how this looks at all. I get it. You got stairs. You got to go up to another floor, but I just do not like how this looks. And it looks like I'm at like a fucking waiting room in a hospital.
opening in it, which lets in natural light. We finished the wall with the silver painted plywood, which reflects the natural sunlight.
Yeah, I don't like this.
Original kitchen smells to come into the bedroom, but at the same time I didn't want to seal it off from the light. Hence we chose glass as a material to prevent some unwanted intrusion.
We made this bedroom.
This looks like a nightmare.
As a platform, slightly
If I had to
over
pee in the middle of the night.
shower room floor, and we made the kind of gap, which conveys the natural sunlight to the lower floor.
Damn, that's the light going into the living room.
This sleeping platform is made of cherry, and we choose this because it's really comfortable to sleep on. We make this outer bath and hangar space all together as a transition space between garden and bedroom.
I was
That
influenced
forest out
by
there.
my trips throughout Japan, where I have stayed at
There's
traditional
a freaking tub out there. Outside tub, maybe underrated.
and as far as privacy goes, plants are strategically planted.
I think ordinary Japanese people concerned about this kind of privacy, but he's a little bit different from the ordinary
He
Japanese.
don't mind flaunting it.
Although it looks like the ground is just dirt, and my garden plants grow in this space.
That's cool. Okay, next one. Here's the layout. I kind of feel the same way, man. These tiny people homes, though, like, am I too tall? Like, I'm 6 foot. I feel like I'm right on the edge of, like, too tall, but not tall enough. Like, if you're over 6 foot, yeah, you're screwed, right? It's like the plane seat thing. Like, you know, if you're a girl that's 5'2", yeah, economy seat probably feels a little bit better for you than somebody who's 6'4". You know? Which I have a couple takes about flights and weight, but it's pretty mean, so I won't say it right now.
道路から敷地を見ますと、
I've seen this, guys.
木
I'm
の
not
塀
crazy
が
about this, guys.
そびえ立っています。この扉は4枚の扉になるんですが、されております。
Sorry, chat. It's not. There's nothing I didn't much care
トイレは
about this.
ドアを開け
As a small
小さなニッチの
Need
穴が開い
Prime
ていま
subs
す。
so as I can
ド
fucking
アの
sub
ハン
to
ドルが
YouTube.
壁にぶつからないようにちょうどその高さで作ってあります。曲線の階段を登ってくるとその下に庭が見えます。庭に植わっている木はシマトネリコという木で私が自分で植えたものです。
I mean, he said he planted it himself. I
上
just
の
read
方
that.
になる
Still.
と空が見えて太陽の光もそれから影の部分もあります。階段と床の部分はちょうどこうやって座って本を読んだりコーヒーを飲んだり使っています。2階に登ってくると
Yeah, economy seats suck. Somebody said I can't afford more. Sometimes you just gotta find a deal. You can usually get premium economy for like $100 more, or just get the exit row. Upgrade to the exit row. It's worth it. Okay, I'm getting the U Block Origin later.
ガラスの引き戸の内側はメインのスペースになっています。引き戸になっていて壁の外側の敷地境界まで
I would fall off that chat. I would
入
you know how many fucking times I would fucking fall off this edge? Chat, there ain't no way I'm not falling off that. There ain't no way I'm not falling off that. Especially after a few beers, I'm falling off that.
りきます。このメインスペースはほとんどの季節でガラスを
Me neither. I wouldn't have to be drunk. Look, he's leaning off of it. I'm morning before coffee, a few beers, just tired, random day.
開け放ってオープンエアで使っています。テーブルは600ミリ角で長さを伸ばせる作りになっていて伸ばすと4人で座ることができます。
I really like the way they're so useful with their space.
設計しています。棚がついています。
I can't get behind this. I know it's like 300 square foot, so I'm
小さな手洗
being
い
really
です。
like
この
mean.
壁の
But I just can't get
Located
behind
in the
it.
corner of a group of old houses. Shinjuku is one of the most famous areas in Tokyo. It has high office building, but also old residential areas with small houses. The house has 3 iron aperture. It is designed as a big door with an arched window above. We wanted an elegant element fitted for
Not a
the
big fan of
plain
wall stuff. This is
部屋
cool.
を覆っている合板は床と壁の仕上げを
Will my house be all electric, as in like the stove? No, stove will be gas. I'm getting gas from my stove. I'm not doing electric on the stove. I hate electric stoves with a passion.
のにして隅田川からの光のコントラストを
This is just plywood, but it looks kind of good. What is this?
しく入るような形でデザインしました。
I love cats like this, man. Look at that cat. Oh my gosh, look at that cat. Meow.
私の名前は太田裕太郎です。建築家をしていまして、オフィスが東京と長野にあります。ここ私の家で猫の相撲
This
も
guy's
一
from
緒に住
Nagoya.
んでおります。
I have a funny story actually. Well, it's kind of funny. I was like on the Shinkansen back from Kyoto to Tokyo, and I was like, put my bag up. I'm like, atsui. And he's the old man next to me. He's like, atsui da ne. Wow, nihongo jouzu da ne. Wow. It like just talked to me the whole freaking trip. He was so excited. I'm like, dude, it's not good. I just said it's like hot. And he was talking to me the whole time. He's from Nagoya. He's like, many beautiful places. He's like, don't come to Nagoya. We have nothing. It's like, man, dude, you can't talk about your hometown like that. Oh, the induction? I don't know. I'm just like, I grew up on gas, so I like seeing the burner because it's like when somebody
このマン
says,
ションは東京の
oh, medium to high heat, medium heat. I'm like, okay, well, I know what medium heat looks like. I don't know. I just like gas. I don't know. Honestly, like, I guess convenience, but the thing about Tokyo, and this is the reason Japan is so nice, especially Tokyo, and a reason you can find hotels that are nice for cheap is it's so convenient with the metro. Like, you can stay literally any part of Tokyo and get to the other part in like 30 minutes. It is 45 at the most if you're going way outside. I don't know really. I mean, maybe he just wants to be. He said this guy has an office in Tokyo in Nagoya, so maybe he does want to be kind of close to the JR line or the Shinkansen or something. But yeah, I don't know. Why not just live a little further out? I mean, Tokyo, Meguro, Minato City, like you can get into Tokyo. Hell, from Yokohama, you can get to city center Tokyo Station in like, what, 40 minutes?
両国にあります。周辺には有名な観光スポットである浅草寺や東京スカイツリーがあります。隅田川は江戸時代から東京でした。
I'm really curious what.
すべての部屋が壁で分けられていて、まず部屋を入るところ廊下。
I would love to buy a place in Japan. I don't know if it's going to happen if they elect their what appears to what political party is going to win, because they were talking a lot about like, oh, foreigners like shouldn't have the same rights as Japanese to buy homes and stuff. So I'm kind of curious. What's going to go on. What up, 80 playing? But we'll see. We'll see what happens in Japan. It's kind of weird. But to be fair, I get the anger. Not at foreigners are living there, but tourism. My gosh, like when I was in Tokyo, I was like, oh, it's not too bad. When I was in Kyoto and I was in Osaka, I was like, man, these tourists suck.
があって、とても窮屈に感じました。寝室とリビングからはそれぞれバルコニーに出られるように扉がありました。面積が小さい部屋でしたので、壁を全部壊してしまってワンルームにするということを当初から考えておりました。
Okay, I kind of like this.
この家の大きな特徴はお風呂をですね、部屋の真ん中に配置しました。キッチンは既存のものを90度回転させて、ベッドルームだった場所に
This L shape is pretty cool. I kind of like this L shape.
まずこの家の玄関に入ると一番最初に隅田川を見ることができます。
That fucking cat litter box looks like something from space. Yeah, just like people don't know too, like you don't buy a house or an apartment in Japan and look at it as an investment. It's not like America where it appreciates 3% per year. It's going to lose all its value because people in Japan don't like buying old things really.
玄関の床は既存の床を解体してコンクリートを表しにしました。
He's got the opposite of a 玄関。
既存よりレベルが低くなっております。少しお風呂の下にスペースができています。既存の柱と生まれたスペースを活用して靴の収納を作り隠したりとか、使いやすいように表しにしたりとか。
This guy's an architect, but I don't know how I feel about some cheap. It looks like he got him from Lawson's plastic dividers to cover this up.
コントロールすることができています。リビングの隣は私が仕事をする机になっています。ここでいつも仕事をしています。窓からはとても素晴らしいパノラマビューが確保できます。
That's pretty cool. That window, that little, almost not quite panoramic, but that L window. I'm really liking these like miniature L little windows.
いつも隅田川を見ながら仕事をしています。お風呂はこの家で最も重要な
That's what that is.
特別な場所になっています。お風呂の壁はスティールの壁にしました。
That's pretty cool.
で、開口部にはアクリルガラスを使いました。扉を入ると洗濯機置き場があります。可動の棚にタオルや洗濯で使うものを収納できるようにしています。トイレはコンパクトなスペースにしているので引き戸で開閉することができます。 トイレの中でも書棚のスペ
More
ース
books,
が
man.
あります。
See, I'm thinking like for me, just like pure nudie magazines. Well, not for me. I wouldn't use that bathroom for the guest.
お風呂はですね、天井が 1.8 メーターを
These
切るぐらい
showers right there.
低い
That's crazy.
窓があるので天井高が低いことを感じさせないこと空間を作ることができました。で僕はこの家に一人で暮らしているので特に見えても問題ないんです
He
が
had to address
誰
it.
か
He had to address it. I'm curious. What's he say when he has guests?
入っている時はミストでガラスが曇って見えなくなりますのでプライバシーを守ってくれています。
I mean, Japan does have really hot, amazing water pressure, so that probably is true. I don't even know why the water pressure is so good in Japan. Yeah, we have basements. A lot of us have like storm shelters because we get tornadoes so many times.
お風呂の前の壁は寄贈します。
It was cool, chat. I don't know, like, I don't know, not quite what I'm looking for. Let's keep moving
つい
it.
ていて
Small space.
Oh, this guy's home's kind of wild,
The
but it's
actual
not
fastening
practical.
devices used are the same as
And we watch these guys. Dang. Okay. Oh, I don't know what to do for home. I will keep thinking about it. Y'all gave me some great ideas. So here's the plan for the rest of the week. I did not mean to do this home with y'all for an hour and a half. But the goal and what we're doing, tomorrow we will be cooking. It's going to be a little bit later. Probably won't get started till about 6, but I'm going to be cooking for about an hour, hour and a half. I think we're going to make okonomiyaki. Let me see if I can find the video. I have it saved in my TikTok, but I'm not logged in TikTok here. Osaka. I saw it was in Osaka. It's kind of like this. Oh, you're not. Sorry, I didn't have your cup. It's kind of like a negiyaki is what it's called. Not a fucking okonomiyaki. Sorry. That's what I'm going to try making tomorrow. But I saw a restaurant in Osaka that does it. Bro, it is so much negi. It is a absurd amount of negi. But I'm going to try to make this. What is that, little onion? No, it's not onion. He wouldn't put fucking raw onion like that. Bonito flakes. Probably be cabbage. Cabbage, bonito flakes. God, the exposure is terrible. Look at all that negi. Bro, that's probably taco. It's probably squid or something like that. Not taco. Sorry. But yeah, we're gonna make this tomorrow, chat. Not like this style. I don't like this one. Doesn't look as good as the other one I saw. Like I like the other one so much better. I saw, but we're gonna make something like this tomorrow. I gotta go to the Asian grocery store and buy stuff, and then we'll do a little cooking video. Boom, negiyaki. We're making this tomorrow. But yeah, no, I appreciate y'all helping me design. I'm gonna think about it. The reason I'm here with a rectangle is just because you're just gonna save me so much money when I lay the slab and when I do the roofing. So that's why I'm thinking about doing like this, but we'll figure out how to put together. Anyways. I mean, probably because I've eaten it more recently. Like, I like the Osaka, but Hiroshima style is pretty darn good, too. I don't know. I go either way. Appreciate y'all. I will catch y'all tomorrow. We are going to do a little cooking one, and then make sure, please, come in. Let me look at the calendar. Make sure to come in. May skip the 31st. We'll do August 1st because we'll do the giveaway because the month will be over. So we'll see who's all subscribed. And from the subscriptions, we'll be doing the giveaway. So you still got time, if you've not already subscribed, to enter the giveaways. But appreciate y'all. Whoa, what up, D Diminion? Oh, it's subscribe with the Prime W's. Appreciate you, but yeah, so you'll still be in time for the giveaway. So there you go. You got a chance. You're fucking in it. We'll put you in. But we'll see y'all cooking tomorrow. See how y'all like the cooking. Just really trying to find stuff to do that's not gaming. Why? I don't even know. Don't even know. Just haven't been in the mood to game. Maybe because I've been stressed and doing so much other stuff. I appreciate y'all. We will catch y'all at the next one. Peace. Cooking. Negiyaki. Yeah, definitely negiyaki.